7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Man, oh man, oh man. This is Wednesday night, right?
It's 7 o'clock on a Wednesday. The regular crowd shuffles in.
Wow.
Or 9 o'clock on a Saturday.
There you go, something along those
Something
lines.
like that.
I'm Captain Eric Hasty, and this is not John King.
Not John King. Got the wrong parts for that.
This is Captain Susie B.
Brooksma. He doesn't know how to pronounce my last name now, so we'll go with that.
No, I just was trying to think of all the other titles we normally throw in with it.
DJ, Captain, Teacher, Susie
There
B.
you go. I don't know. You know, we watch the shows, we watch the stars. We're right here with Susie B and Captain Eric Hasty. John King's running late this evening. Can you believe that?
Yes.
5 years,
Yes.
and it's the first time he's late. First time.
First time.
We're still gonna have a damn good show.
Some days it don't come easy, some days it don't come hard, some days John King gonna be late.
You gotta roll with it. You know, it is what it is. We're still gonna try to have a really good show for you tonight. As usual, we're shooting live in beautiful downtown Inglis, inside of Captain's Cove Outfitters. We got the weekend fishing. We got some Captain's Corners there. We're gonna talk about Sheepshead tonight. You know, was our topic, and we had a special surprise guest.
And I called him today, hey, I need to be on the show tonight.
Yeah. What? You did.
It worked
you
out.
Did. Yeah.
It worked out.
Well, it did, and you are actually here to talk about something, but you are filling in and doing a good job.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
But you could tell everybody about the state I'm in. You won't catch me crying because I just can't win. You know, I don't care anymore.
Maybe get a blister on your little finger.
I don't know. So we're gonna have fun tonight. It's gonna be a nice show. Like I said, got a lot going on, but let's put the old man specs on and see if anybody is even watching. Let's see. Whew, I think that cranked up the heat in here. I know it's cold outside, but holy cow. Well, look at that. Denise says, yo, 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 beat ya, boys. She was the first commenter on there, but Bobby said something about he's actually here, so that counted more. I don't know what that means. What do you think, Susie?
Bobby's in the background.
Yeah.
He said hi, Denise.
So there we go. We got Patriot Stand is on. Dale is there. That's how she acts when she catches fish,
Wait,
too.
Patriot Stand.
Oh, no.
That's the one I got to watch out for, right?
He's our curse monitor.
Got it.
Let's see. Howdy, Taylors. Chris is on. He's just happy to be here. There we go. Let's see. Rick is on. Kev Dog is on. Good evening. Doug is there. Bonnie is there. Casey is there.
Right now. Bonnie's my girl right now.
Bonnie. I like. Everybody loves some Bonnie. Laura's there. We already know Bobby's here. Let's see. Don't blink, Chris, or it'll be summer 24. Oh, yeah, it's coming. Let's see. Tyler is on. There's Jessica. John did chime in for the show. Slow it down. Let's see. Jim is on with Jim's Jigs. Let's see. Rick is into the 1800 tonight, chasing it with Yingling. Holy moly. They're going to get some good tips tonight. Amen, brother. Shouted from the rooftops.
He revving up his engines, listening to that howling roar right there.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Spread out those wings.
Ty is on. Let's see. Susie is so talented, Laura says.
Aw,
She just got so much going on. So much. It's all Bobby. You know, she was nothing till she met Bobby. And then, you know, Bobby just elevated her to this status.
I mean, there's a certain, like, truth.
I was waiting to see how that was going to go.
I'll give him that. Makes me happy.
She's got a smile that it seems to me
reminds you?
Childhood memories.
Exactly.
You know? I like it. Oh, Tyler dropped him out. He's at the flea market. That's where John's
I heard John needs to stay away from those sort of places.
Yeah. There he Somebody might have just entered the building.
Wonder what that looks like.
Oh my goodness. It looked like a huge nose.
Nose.
Let's see. Jason and Elizabeth is back. Sam is on. All right. So it looks like we got some folks here. So cool beans. So while you're sitting right here, let's go over what you wanted to. I'm gonna skip ahead, but Susie was here for purpose.
There was purpose.
There was purpose, not just to fill in for John. Let's see, where we go. All right, Susie, take it. Why are you here?
Well, we have the Crystal River Boat Parade coming up on December 16th, Saturday, December 16th. And got quite a few entries this year. I've had more calls literally this year than any of the previous 18 years of the parade. And it's really weird because I haven't been able to figure out really why people join or the years that they join that we have more boats or not. And never going to make everybody happy. Listen, I put it out there. I try to advertise it, but I think it really made its round on Facebook this year. I have people from Ocala coming. I've got 3 boats coming up from Brooksville. Lots of businesses, Nobles Marine this year. I think, didn't they get new owners possibly? But I think they've got a new boat or a boat coming in the parade. Yeah, I just
Blazer Bay? I know they're selling those.
So I'm not sure which boat they're entering, but so they've got a boat coming in. I had a kayak company call me today. Well, they said that they were it's like a company kind of Christmas party thing. They're gonna, put everybody in a boat and decorate it. But I've probably had 15, 16 people call and say, hey, how do I enter?
Cool.
And Dan, he said, let it ride Marine. He said, one of these days he's going to make that parade because he's not going to decide to tear his boat apart right before the parade.
Whoa.
So I'm got faith in you this year, Dan. You can do it. You can get it back together. But there's a lot of people wanting to join us, and I love the Christmas spirit, and it's just a good time out there. It's free of charge to enter. If you have a boat, you want to decorate it, you can come join us in the bay. What we've done this year, and we've done it in the past as well, I go around, I get the sponsors for the prizes that we give out. It's a community parade. I don't make anything off of it. But when I moved up here 20 years ago from... yeah, I know, it's been 20 years.
So you were just like 5 when you moved here, right?
Exactly, yeah. Wow. I was super young. I was a baby, that's right. Actually, I just turned 44. I'm like, okay, let's go.
Whoa, baby, why don't you show some class? Why you gotta move so fast? Dang.
Good one.
That's 5 songs since I've been listening.
Oh, boy.
Sorry, did I?
So anyway, every generation blames the one before, and all their frustrations just come beating on the door.
There you go.
I
Yeah,
mean, you know,
they
and
do.
that's what it is on that.
They do.
So anyway, if you would like to join, all you got to do is join us in the Bay, Kings Bay, Crystal River. We usually get out there around 5:15, 5:30. The Port Hotel and Paul Cross has been able to get us a pontoon boat again this year. They donated. And we put Santa Claus on that boat. It's going to be the last boat of the parade. And really the only rule that we have is don't have another Santa Claus on your boat, just so we don't confuse the littles out there. Like, oh, there's Santa. Oh, there's Santa again. Oh,
There's so many
who's that
Santas.
guy? There's Mommy. You know, we don't want that to happen, so we keep Santa at the end, and we just have a good time. I on the Crystal River Holiday Boat Parade Facebook, I posted the route that we take. So if you guys are unsure, Towboat's going to lead us again. So
They got sirens and
they
stuff.
do, and pretty lights, and you know. So we just have to follow the leader. I know that's hard for some, but you know, you just kind of follow each other out there. And Tiffany up at Waterfront Social, Tiffany has, you know, generously offered to host our awards again, so everybody can dock at Waterfront Social after the parade is over with. And around 8:15, and you know, Santa Claus usually gets off the boat, and we go and deliver some candy canes if there's any littles up at the port, the tiki bar up there, and they come and get a picture with Santa, or some of the not littles, the olders, and the elders, I guess we could say.
Yeah.
The locals. I guess that's what I was called, a lounge lizard at some point. So,
Wow.
and maybe some of us. But anyway, we go up
I've
there.
heard of a lot lizard,
Yeah,
but
no,
a lounge
lounge.
lizard. Wow.
Yeah, dubbed that years ago. That's the terror of knowing what this world is about, Eric.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the terror right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
But yeah, so we do awards at 8:15 to 8:30. And the cool thing about it is, even if you just have a couple of strands on your boat and you join us in the parade, you're eligible to be in the random drawing awards.
nice.
So
Okay.
we do awards for most lights, and the best theme. The theme this year is the Hallmark movies and holiday movies. So that's the theme. You could win. That's got a cash prize to it. So does most lights. Will have a cash prize. And then, you know, I have lots of other sponsors that have started bringing some things in. I'm still collecting some sponsors.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, yeah, speaking of sponsors.
Holy moly, what an odd one right there. Team Raptor tipped $18.
The new and improved.
There
John
we
King.
go. Well, this is the John King with the mullet. Yeah. Look at that. Woo!
John King with benefits.
You know, I've been meaning to tell you, I've got this feeling that won't subside. I really, really want to have my boat in the parade this year.
Well, I want to give it all to you.
There you go. Bam, bam. Bobby's dying. Bobby's dying.
I want you to win it all.
Yeah.
Best theme, most lights.
I'm so
Get it
hot.
all.
So let's sink another drink. It'll give me time to think. Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
this is gonna be a doozy. I tell you what. All right, so we got a parade. It's coming up. When'd you say this is January or when is it?
December 16th. January. Yeah, January. There we go. Hey, I'm all the time looking for more sponsors. I know Bonnie is definitely, she called Bobby today while I was at work. And, you know, she's going to save us some money. And she's sponsoring some boat parade prizes. And you know, Bonnie always does awesome boat parade prizes.
You mean that Bonnie?
That Bonnie,
That Bonnie.
right there. That Bonnie right there.
We'll be talking about Bonnie here
Oh
shortly.
yeah, just had to get my own little
Yeah,
in there, you know.
All right.
But so yeah, Bonnie's got some stuff. I've had some other people that are going to donate some prizes. If you guys would like to donate anything for the boat parade sponsorship, that
Apparently,
What-
we
what's
be
this right
Tailin
here? What's
just
this right here?
donated.
oh, look at this.
Ooh,
Oh,
some
I think
Nebo.
we be telling.
Nebo.
We be telling just got in on the prize sponsorship.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Cool beans.
Very nice. So this will be there too. But yeah, we're putting all sorts of stuff together for the prizes. And so if you would like to sponsor, I had a guy from Tampa, he's seen the boat parade for a year or two now. He said, hey, I want to help sponsor next year. And he's like, will you take cash? Yeah. And that's where the cash prizes start right there. So even if you wanted to donate some cash for the sponsors, it's not cheap putting lights on a boat. I get it. It's not lights.
Not even if you go to Big Lots.
Yeah. It's all kind of expensive these days. So we do appreciate everybody who wants to come out and have a good time and decorate the boat. And so hopefully it's going to be a really good year. Good boat parade this year.
Yeah. All right. Well, good deal. Well, John, what are you doing, John? Nothing? You want to get in here, John? All right. Well, Susie, we sure do appreciate you not only just being here, but filling in for John.
Hey.
It's punctuality. You really need.
I'm here for my friends. Even the headless sort right here. Well, thanks for having me, guys.
Right.
And you guys, just hit me up on Facebook Messenger or give me a call, whatever, if you want to join, if you want to sponsor, and we will certainly get you in the parade. Hope to see you there. All right. Thanks for having me.
Good deal. All right.
Thank you for filling in for me, Susie.
All right. Big hand for Susie. Good job. Woo!
She was drinking it.
All right.
She was like, ooh, Coca-Cola.
Oh, you spilt your Coke?
I knocked it over when I was talking.
That's not the first time that's happened.
Yeah, it is.
Well, John, welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Let everybody know who you are.
Start it over again.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Hold on.
No.
Well, John,
Oh, man.
we've got some people watching. We're having a good time. We've already made a tip.
I know.
Susie
She's
generated
already
us some money
kicking
just
me out of
being
my
here.
show.
Yeah.
That happens.
It never really happens that early, So
I know.
maybe having a female host,
I mean, can you
maybe
blame
you
him?
can be late.
Can you blame him? I mean, I'm just a guy.
I'm just a girl in the world. Yeah, no, that's. I'm screwing things up.
Yeah, you screwed that
So there we go. John is such a slacker. That is
He's
true.
Slacker, yes.
Yeah.
I called you to let you know what was happening.
He did.
I'm looking at the front of my store and there's nothing there. And the guys are like, I said, hey, guys. No. I said, I got to go do a show. Well, what kind of show? I said, no, we're not talking about the show right now. You need to put this up so I can leave.
I have to go.
Yep.
So there we go. So I'm going to have to backtrack a little bit here, John, because we jumped forward for Susie.
Yep.
But
where we at now?
So right now we're let's wipe out Susie, and we checked in and we did the open. We got to talk about Captain's Cove sales. So we talked about this a little bit last week. He still has Calico Jack rods on sale for $49.99. Crowder rods 35% off. He's got some Shimano Marivels or whatever up here on the counter for sale. I mean, so he's got a lot of stuff going on. So if you're looking to get something for Christmas,
now
come
is
on
the time
down. Yeah,
to
I
buy.
mean, before it's really too late because Christmas is coming. I mean,
It is.
we're already at the 6th.
I know. It's amazing how fast. Boom. Just
and then
like that.
Then it's 2024, John.
Yep.
We got new looks coming in 2024.
We do?
We do.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
excited. I'm excited for the 2024 new look.
Oh, wow.
You've got no idea, do you?
Nope. I have
Nope.
no idea.
You know what's going? You got an idea about though, John?
Blackwater.
Blackwater Fishing Club's coming up tomorrow night, 7 o'clock upstairs at the Blackwater Bar and Grill in Yankee Town. Meeting tomorrow.
Who's the speaker they've got tomorrow night?
With they're digging deep.
They're digging
they're
deep.
hurting. They're hurting bad, John. They're hurting real bad.
Who did they go to on the speaker this time?
It's this bald guy,
Bald-headed
tall
dude?
with
Oh.
a goatee. I don't know. That's
Who's that?
me.
Oh,
Yeah, they're hurting bad. so yeah, they
be talking.
They asked me to talk about wintertime redfish, and it seems appropriate now that it feels like wintertime right now. Anyway, I'm sure on
Nice.
Saturday it might warm back up to 80.
Hey, you
but
know,
right now it feels pretty chilly.
it's the
outside.
Florida way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You don't like the weather in Florida? Wait 15 minutes. It'll change.
It'll change.
So there you go. So that's tomorrow night. The meeting. You sign up for the tournament. Tournament will follow on Saturday. Again, I'll be speaking about
Yes, I'm going to have to
wintertime
come to
reds.
this one since Al Goofball's speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you
I
might
have to
learn
show
something.
Up.
You know?
Yeah, I have to show up to this one, I guess.
So it'll be fun. You know how
It's
we do,
always
John.
fun
You
there.
know how we do.
We have a good time.
So
We had a
go.
bad time at trivia. We're going to make it a better time at this.
Yeah, we don't like to brag when we
Yeah,
lose.
That's right, but we lost.
But in our defense, we had 20 people on our team, and when you've got that many that many members, there's too many ideas flowing at one time.
Yeah.
You know, and it's hard to win with that many people.
It
I
is.
think,
We don't
you know.
do as good with a lot. We do better with a lesser.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that's bad or nothing.
No,
I
it's
love
great.
my
It's
team,
great. No, it's great
but
to have
it
that
just-
many people.
it just
so
doesn't-
many ideas. Yeah.
Still love it, though. I would change it for the world.
Oh no, I still had a blast.
Yep.
You know,
It's a lot of fun.
We came in
Last.
It still had some
See,
fun.
we even admit when we come in last place, losers.
There you go. Well, John, we talked about it a little bit last week as well. If you're looking for that gift for that special somebody, there's nothing wrong with some art up in your house. Get a picture from Stacy and Jeanette Photography. She's got some great photographs that you could turn into prints, canvases. You could put them on metal. You could do all kind of good things with these pictures. They're fantastic. If you've been to any of the fishing rallies, any of the We Be Tailin functions, any of that good stuff, you've seen her
People
artwork
try
out
to
there,
win
and,
her artwork.
and people try to win it all the time. So
And she'll even come to your house and take pictures of you.
she'll
She
even
does all
do
kinds of
that.
the picture
Yeah,
things.
Yeah, if you're
Doesn't
interested,
just have to do the artwork. She can do the pictures.
if you're interested in something like that, give me a shout, Captain Eric Hasty at Gmail, Facebook, Shasta Minnegasty Fishing, or you can text me 352-220-3206, and we'll put you in touch with Stacy and Jeanette Photography right there and get you rolling for that awesome price. And I mean, it could be this big, it could be big. You know? Yeah. All right, so next would have been Susie B, but we took care of her. we knocked her out early, John.
John made sure that she just went ahead and just dug her right out. No, I really appreciate her being here and filling in for my late butt.
No,
because
I do too,
I
yeah.
texted Eric. I said, "Man, I'm still at work," and I'm telling these guys, "Look, guys, I gotta go."
I have to
But
go.
I got to set the alarm and stuff, and I was the only one there, so I was
Sure.
like,
Oh, yeah.
it is what it is.
Well, John, to my understanding, there was a kayak tournament last Saturday.
Yeah, I don't know how. I mean, I'm thinking about buying one.
Yeah?
Yep, I went on
And
Alibaba.
hang it on the wall?
I went on Alibaba,
Yeah?
and they had like kayaks for like $100.
Yeah?
Yep, and they ship them to you right from China.
Okay.
I'm gonna be an Alibaba kayak guy.
Uh-huh.
Yep, I think I'm gonna start.
You
entering
getting one
kayak
with an
tournaments.
engine or something?
No,
'Cause
no, John.
Oh, I gotta see this.
I'm either gonna make butter
Yeah?
or turn the
Yeah,
laundry,
yeah.
but I'm gonna do something with that kayak. Probably do this. That's probably what's gonna happen with John and his kayak.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh man. That's that kayaking crap. That's only the young could say. They're free to fly away.
Yeah,
you know?
that's for the
not
young.
for me.
That's not
That
for
is
me.
not
No,
for me.
No. If you see me in a kayak, I'm probably trying to run from somebody, and it's the only thing I can find to get away. Other than that, I won't be at work.
Doug says they have five pieces of Stacy's work, and they love them all. So that is awesome. Thanks, Doug. We appreciate that.
Nice.
And like I said, she. I'm not just saying that because that's my other half. She does all right. That's
Some of the pictures are
she's
very
got
exquisite.
She has a good eye. And that's that's you got to have that when you're doing the picture thing. So, all right, John, made this little post today. It's no mystery, if you will, that I think most of the fishing industry is slowing down. So you're going to start to see a lot more of not just me, but everybody posting, "Hey, call me for a charter." But Shasta McNasty's fishing in conjunction with Lickety Split Charters. We've got 3 different boats to fill all your needs, John. Whether you want to go offshore right now to get ready for Sheepshead, which we're getting ready to talk about.
Red groupers coming up for y'all.
Well, it will be in January. Right now, we can still go get Sheepshead. the hogfish, the mangrove snapper, the grunts, all that good stuff.
Anything that'll bite.
Yep, we could do that. We could also try to just target some closer sheepshead with the Shasta McNasty, you know, the old skiff right there. Or we can get you in the back country on those reds and just have a good time doing that. So if you're interested, give me a look up at 352-220-3206. And one way or another, we can get you on them fish that you want, John.
I figure if in January, if all the charter boats go fishing for red grouper, y'all should have your quota filled by January 6th, and it should be over.
Well, the limit that they are trying to
I'm sure
trying
you'll
to
get
say.
a full 6 days out of it, minus the bad weather. You know?
There you go. So, there you go. Gotta love it, John. Got to love it.
I'm always confused at how you can get your quota done really fast because there ain't none out there. I don't quite understand the logic, but hey, what is logic got to do with it?
There you go. Yeah, I hear you. Well, I almost screwed up again right there. Whew, man, I gotta bite my tongue, John. All right, it's time for Captain's Corner. Let's get a little fishing report. No.
Oh.
You're late. You're late to the party. I got to do some splaining.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's roll with it.
There you go. John, as you're well aware, and I did see this comment somewhere in a post this week with Captain's Corner that you are the captain of your own vessel.
Oh, that was hilarious. That was
Eric and John tell me every week I'm the
was-
captain of my own vessel.
That couldn't have been any more classic than what a great answer. They tell me I'm the captain all the damn time. Oh man.
That was that was
Well,
funny.
I hope it's reassuring to him.
Yeah.
That it's all on paper.
So there you go. So basically, Captain's Corner, we're just looking for that local fishing report. We want to know the area that you're fishing in, what you're catching the fish on, and when you send it to me, we want a little video filmed, you know, this way, not this way, but this way, you know, and sent in. And 15 to 30 second fishing report, and we'll make you YouTube famous for 15, 30 seconds, John.
Yep.
I mean, it's got to be worth something.
So you too can say that you were a captain. And it's all on YouTube to prove it.
There you go. So, John,
Just remember, NFH,
Yep.
not for hire.
yeah. So, John, this week we've got one sent in from Chris, and it's not Chris; it's actually Lane, bringing in a good-sized fish right here.
Nice.
So, yeah. Now, in all the excitement, you know what they did, John?
Beep.
No.
Oh, straight up and down. Well, I was close. They beeped it.
All right, let's hear. Let's watch Laura catch this fish. Here we go.
Cool.
Captain's Corner.
get up? No. Can somebody get up?
Here we are.
No.
Dinky shrimp. Get it down. Don't let it hit the don't let it hit the boat. Fight it.
Please stop.
You got it.
Me. Please stop videoing me.
It's not on you. Get the tip down. Get the tip down. Go to the front of the boat. Reel. Keep it tight. Oh, look at this thing. Great job. Hold on. Don't horse it too bad.
Oh. That's a beautiful.
Woo!
That's another nice one, Lane.
Yes.
There you go.
Too sweet.
We be tailing.
All right, there we go. You heard him, John. We be tailing.
That right there was a very nice fish, no doubt about it.
There was one. Beep one. Beep one.
Oh, really? There was one in there. Beep, 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 beep.
And the excitement, John, of catching fish. We talked about it last week, having fun. Sometimes your emotions get the better
Oh
of you.
yeah. If you're excited,
and,
you know.
and these words just leave your mouth that would never normally, leave your mouth.
Yeah.
It happens. Try doing a live show for an hour. You'd have no idea what leaves your face. There we go. Look, everybody's chiming in. Nice one, Lane. There we go.
That was.
How about that? She was the
really nice, right?
captain of her vessel that day.
Yep. Now she can. Now she too can comment.
All right, John. Well, moving right along, we said we were going to talk about her, and now it's that time. It's time to talk about Bonnie with State Farm, John. You haven't got your insurance quote from Bonnie yet. You need to, because she's going to save you some money. 352-484-0905. Either Bonnie or one of her very friendly staff will help you get you that quote that you're looking for and walk you through the process. Be there every step of the way. Get under that umbrella, I think she says. Is that how she says it?
Yeah, I mean, if you have it, just ask some other tailors if they save money with Bonnie. There you go. That would be like all you have to do, and they'll go, yep. And if that's what you need to push you into calling her, you may want to call her and save some money because everything's expensive now, and it keeps going up. And I mean, even Bonnie's having to deal with this because this is the world we live in right now. People are just making everything outrageously priced. So to save any money you can now, you better take it up on it. It's out of control.
All the insurance has gone up.
Everything.
You know, so
Doesn't
Bonnie's
matter,
still going to
just
try to get you the
insurance.
best rate that you can get right now, but all of the insurance has gone up.
Everything. There's nothing that's cheaper right now.
Nope.
We had State Farm, and we're even switching over to Bonnie's State Farm, and she's saving us.
Oh,
We don't let people know about that, but if you do, that's a if you would like, look, let's put it.
look, nobody heard her.
Hey,
The speaker's blocked.
I'm gonna put it to you this way, and this is what I always say: relationships make sales.
Yep.
If you have a relationship with somebody, then you look at it that way because relationships are what make sales. Period.
Yep.
I deal with it every day.
Is that why you're making all them sales, all these relations you're having?
Well, there was just a storm raging through my frozen heart tonight.
Oh, Jesus. Wow,
That's
really?
why. It's where it came from. Right out of it was straight out of the heart.
Holy man. Wow. That is nuts, John.
That is.
That's crazy.
That's crazy talk.
That's just crazy.
The first dirty word I ever said when I was making love when I was young for the first time, I love you.
Aw.
Boy, that was the dirtiest word I ever said. I was like, did I just say that?
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
Did you
right
say
there.
you or
I was
it?
saving that one. It, me, you, whoever. Somebody heard it. I love it.
I can't have nothing nice on this show.
Nope.
So, John, as you're well aware, Bonnie sponsors a little contest monthly for us, and this one is pretty cool. All
This
you
is
had
a
to
good
do
one.
was bring us a little bit of food down here to Captain's
Yep.
Cove, some non-perishables, and like a little food drive for the holidays.
Oh, yeah.
And Bonnie was dishing out a
Food.
baked honey
Lots
ham
of
thingamadoo,
food.
$100 for the honey ham thing.
Yeah. And $100.
Publix.
Publix.
Gift card. So like $200 worth of groceries, John. That's a good grocery.
Wow.
Of course, I mean,
That feeds like 15 people at the family, man.
at least you get the ham. With the rest of it, you might be able to make the green bean casserole as expensive as
Well,
everything is.
no. At that place, you might get part of a ham. We're not at that place right there. You can take $200 in that place and get a
Oh
ham.
my goodness.
Yep.
Okay, they got fancy hams.
They have the best fancy hams you can buy.
There you go. All right. So John, we did have one more before the cutoff there. So we got Jessica got her
Who dat?
groceries in before the end of November right
Nice.
there. So she made the bucket. I'm sorry, boys and girls, but
She's
but
in there.
Jessica made
She's
the
in
bucket.
there.
So
You know what that means?
I'm sorry.
Nobody else gets a chance to win anything.
So
Are we drawing tonight?
well, we're drawing for that tonight, and I want to make sure if I don't read off your name and you did turn in groceries,
Call
let
that
me know.
Shasta McNasty
No,
number
no.
real fast
No,
and start
but-
yelling at him.
Put it in the comments because I need to know. I'm going to write your name on the paper. But we've got Denise, Chris, another Denise. We got Gary, Dale, Laura, Rick, Dale, Jessica, and another Denise. There
Wow,
we go.
3
So-
Denises?
Yeah. Well, she turned in on 3 different weeks, you know. So yeah.
Oh, because I was going to say, how would you determine what Denise the 3 won?
Oh, the first
Because if
Denise
they
that
all
showed up.
3 showed up.
The first Denise that showed up, John. Of course. You know, it's like tie goes to the one that turned in
Oh,
first.
yeah,
or
you're
something.
right.
Yeah.
A tie goes to first person that weighs their fish in.
So, John, they're already congratulating
Jessica.
All right. So, if
Good
I
stuff.
did not mention your name, I'm going to give you just a moment to have it
Yep.
pop up there. I want to make sure we didn't miss out on anybody because this could be. I got paper right here, ready to write some names. I figured there was a chance I could have screwed up 3 times, but
Billy.
Billy.
He knows I'm on the show.
Billy.
He's billing.
James said just give her all the credit. Okay. Doug, you ran the groceries back and forth. I mean, that only seems right? So we're gonna give this just a few more seconds, see if I missed anybody. Yeah, all right. Bonnie slapped that down. She said, no, John.
What's that?
To Doug.
Oh,
So, all right. It looks like I must have done right, John. Okay, cool beans. You ready for this? You gotta pick us a winner?
I'm going to pick a winner. Oh, not one of those? My bad.
Not one of those?
No, I was picking a winner here.
Oh, ooh.
But it's not myself. Wrong winner.
Will it stick to your finger?
No, I didn't do it.
All right, here we go, John. You ready?
Yep.
Just one, John. Just one.
They're so little.
Well, yeah.
I can't.
They're not very long names. All right, you just got one?
One.
And the odds were on that one that it could have been.
Sorry, I'm doing work too.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
So it's not Jessica.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Woo! Sorry, people.
And
Sorry, Jessica.
it rhymes.
Oh, don't go there.
Oh no.
Don't go there.
Oh, we're going there.
Where's Patriot stands?
Going there. I can't help it. I've got the one. I drew the one that rhymes perfectly. Are you ready? We're going with French Lick, Indiana.
Well, there's kind of some of that in there. Some of the syllables and the letters.
Because that's
kinda-
Larry Bird's home.
It is?
French Lick, Indiana.
That is.
So it rhymes with lick. Must be Rick.
Gotta be Rick. Congratulations, Rick. Rick, reach out to us after the show and we'll tell you how to collect your prize. Congratulations. Once again, thank you, Bonnie, so much
Man,
for
yeah.
everything that you do for the show and everything that you
And
do to help
hopefully
out
we
these
can-
tailors.
Hopefully we can feed some people that need some food.
There you go. All right.
know?
Well, that was fun, John. I enjoyed that. Yeah. And here they come. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm hungry for honey baked ham now, I think.
Well, see, you had to mention it,
Yeah.
and now you made me hungry. But here's the deal. Do you know what's in my truck right now?
Honey baked ham? No.
Smoked mullet
Oh God. That's gotta
And-
smell like crap.
and smoked roe.
Oh, that's even worse.
What?
Well, you gonna use that for crab bait? What are you
don't
doing?
eat that?
Oh God, no.
For reals?
For reals. For reals.
I don't either.
Yeah.
That's why it's in the van. And not in my tummy.
I ate raw jack on this show before I would eat mullet, you know.
What did Jack have to do with this?
Well, that's
And when did this take
that
place?
Jack Crevel. You don't remember when we had the
Jack
sushi?
Creval.
Yeah, yeah.
I was going to say, what show did you have Jack on here?
Oh, yeah. Ew.
Ew.
John, what a segue right
Right
there.
into the salt
We need
life.
a little salt on that, John. we're going to roll in. Let's hear
Poor Jack.
a word from our sponsor, Salt Life. Oh, the conversation just kept going on and on about how bad that van's going to smell, John.
Oh, it stinks. It smells smoky, I'm telling you. It's very smoky in the van.
So somebody
Oh,
brought this
God.
to you last minute. You couldn't
yeah.
say no?
Well, so the guy that brought me the duck brought me the mullet, smoked mullet, and the smoked roe. Mm-hmm. He's a good cook, and his mullet is very good. I mean, it's,
Now, you
it's
said duck,
very
though,
good,
right?
Well, the last time he brought me duck,
Oh, okay.
what is that? Green jalapeno poppers, duck poppers.
Oh, cool.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
they're good.
No,
Yeah.
I would.
Oh, they were great, man.
divulge that for sure.
Yep.
I'd eat the hell
Yeah,
out
oh
of that.
yeah. And then the other guy, the same day the duck jalapeno popper showed up, the other guy brought me shrimp and bacon and deer and bacon.
Okay.
So I had duck, deer, and shrimp.
Yep.
So that's surf, turf, and surf.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right. We got that all turfed out. Let's
Yep.
get that code, John. This is that one time only code that you could put in for saltlife.com. If you get it in there quick enough, it works one time for the first person to get it at the coupon code section of saltlife.com. 20% off your entire order, John. That is BB23J2307T. One
I
more
got it.
time. Yeah.
I got it.
BB23J2307T.
I got it.
Go ahead.
John says, beautiful Bonnie will save you $230 a year on your insurance. Bam! Boom!
Wow. Is this true, beautiful Bonnie?
Just like that. It's right there.
$230. That's
That's great savings.
that's the savings.
No pressure, Bonnie.
Let's see. It's called Land, Air, and Sea, John.
That's land? Yeah.
What an
Yes.
epiphany.
We have a new thing. It's
Yeah.
no longer surf and turf.
Well, not when you add the air part. Yeah, that
Lass.
takes it to a different.
It's lass.
That's a different thing.
Yep. Land, air, and sea. I like it.
There we go. Well, John, let's talk about trips here real quick. We'll get through this because there wasn't a whole lot of them. When's the last time you've been fishing, John? That's bad. We got to think about it.
Was it with you?
Oh, that's been a while. If that's the last time you've been. The last time in the mud boat? That's your last time?
I'm going to say yes.
Wow. Okay. Well, we didn't have much, but I got to get
Yeah,
I got my bride
I'm
out there.
selling all my fishing equipment. I don't fish anymore.
We're gonna start an antique road show. We got Stacy out. We did an interesting take on Saturday. So I had not gone south fishing the mud boat yet very often. So I said, you know what, we're gonna go down south and we're gonna see what's going on down there. And we got a little bit, well, on purpose, a late start on Saturday. We wanted to follow that incoming tide. So we went down south and we got to our first spot, got everything set up. I mean, couldn't have set up any better. Starting to catch some fish, and I see a boat off in the distance, and I'm like, that boat might be in the way of where I want to go next. And then an airboat went by that other boat, and then another boat went by that other boat, and another boat went, and I was like, holy cow, Saturday south was a parking lot. So said after this spot, we went north, and by the time we got up there, water had come in pretty good up there, so we had to push pretty far back. But
Were you trying to get into the spring? No.
no spring, no.
I was just wondering where you had gone south to see about where all the.
Oh, that one. Yeah. No.
Okay,
No,
I was just wondering if everybody was blocking in there already.
No.
Because it usually has to be colder for them being there.
So, and that's the thing we want to talk about, and we're going to talk about this a little bit tomorrow, there at the Blackwater. So, the fish this weekend were still really good on the outside. The outside islands, the bars before you get to the creeks, they were still real good there. I talked to a lot of people that caught some really nice sized fish in there. The back still had good fish, a lot of fish, but the big ones weren't in there. I think I had 2 26s for the day and, a couple of smaller ones. And then Stacy's were that, 18 to 22 inch. Those are fun, today. But, they weren't. We like to see those big ones, and it seemed like the bigger ones were still a little bit on the outside.
I saw a guy with a 38 today.
38
out there.
Yep. Nice.
Yeah, out of Crystal River, 38.
That's a big one.
That's a big one.
He didn't keep it, did he?
It had a gaff in it. Is that bad?
That's bad.
Oh, never mind.
That's real bad.
Is that bad when you gaff a redfish?
Oh, Lord.
What happens?
John, I got to meet with Josh on Sunday, and I picked up some more of these little coupons right here. So we're gonna be giving away some Sonny's barbecue coupons from Josh and Melissa for a good little while here. So
we got coupons.
Coupons. They like what we're doing on the show, and they're continuing to give, and that's just good for you guys.
Coupons.
Holy moly, we got another golden grouper, John.
Whoa. What a weird number he chose.
That was a 20. I think the other one was either. It looked like an 18, but was it 18? Yeah, that was an odd, bizarre number.
Odd numbers. That's what happens when he drinks 1,400.
Is it the 1,400 he's drinking?
Team Raptors. Team Raptors messed up.
I don't know if it was a surprise, but I think I saw somebody's Christmas present. They were getting a new Raptor. Did you see that?
Really?
Yeah.
Who's getting a new Raptor?
Don't get ahead of yourself. We're talking about this.
Oh, it was a little Raptor. It was a Raptor that was actually wrapped. You could put it under the tree.
Oh, mercy.
It's a baby Raptor.
Yep. All right, John, spotted by here. We spotted. There's that fish Laura had.
There it is.
I'm sorry, Lane had right there.
That's a spotted one there, boy.
Yeah. So apparently
Nice
this
fish.
fish was 27 on the nose,
button.
and that is her personal best. So
Nice.
Congratulations there.
Yep.
Then we saw Justin right here.
That's a nice one, too.
He's kind of squeezing back a little low for a little fiberglass boat there.
Yep.
You get scratches on them, bro.
I think he pulls that thing around.
Yeah, okay. And then then we spotted Nate right here. So
That's a nice one, too.
Nate was out, and it's hard to tell. But if you look at that
Q8.
fish's mouth, there's Q8 up in
There's
there.
a quaid in there. There's a quaid in there.
One of them purple ones.
That purple seems to be the good color. I think those fish like that purple for some reason.
I really like the Q8 and the purple.
Purple's good.
But I was throwing the white, and the white worked too.
Oh, nice.
So yeah,
There
but
you
I
go. You have choices.
really like
the
that purple.
Yeah, you got choices.
So I've been playing with it more and more, especially like if I've got clients, I let them fish out the bait and I throw, the artificial just to see it. It gives me an opportunity to kind of see what works and doesn't work.
Oh, yeah.
And that purple one is by all means. It
I've
has
seen
been
it. I've seen Eric use it. I know it works. That purple's spot on.
It is. All right, John. So you know where that puts us.
Where's that puts
I
us?
think we got to start talking about crap.
We
Let's
do.
see here. Yeah, we got to
We
start
went over
talking
trips.
about. We got to start talking about these toothy critters, John.
Oh, those things.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you see the teeth on that critter?
That thing's got teeth. Yeah. He's a jailbird with teeth.
It is. That thing is. That's nuts, John. That's nuts.
You once dressed up like a sheephead.
I'm sorry. Oh,
you once dressed up like a sheephead out there.
I did. Did my stripes go the right way?
Yes.
Yeah, they did.
They did. Yeah. You were a sheephead.
So they weren't. Were they vertical or horizontal?
They were vertical.
They were vertical.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Vertical's good. Horizontal.
So when I accidentally hooked
makes you
you,
look
see, it
swollen,
wasn't my fault. I thought you were a sheephead. See, I told you it wasn't an accident. Trying to catch a dang sheephead. World record.
Do you want me to mention
Two-
what you were
225?
wearing while I was?
No. That's quite all right. That's quite all right. We can pass. I was ahead of my time.
Yeah.
See, we knew it was coming.
Yeah.
We called it, we did it, and we knew it was coming, and wow, did they blow it.
Look, Laura, it's live. So just comes out sometimes, Laura. Sometimes it comes out lame.
Penny Lane. Don't do it.
She said,
Don't do it, Penny Lane.
she said, I'm Laura and Lane is lame. Chris knew what you were talking about.
See?
The Mayhem tournament.
Everybody knows.
Yeah,
It's an accident.
Yeah.
Hey, what is it? Cut, erase that, back it up.
Yeah.
or erase that, cut, back it up, or whatever.
I don't know, smack it, flip it,
Yep.
rub it down. Oh no, is that no?
That
No,
was cut that, erase it. Yeah, because that was Willy Wonka.
that was Willy Wonka. I don't think that's. I think what you were talking about was trying to be Willy Wonka.
Whoops. I'm sorry.
Yeah, everlasting gobstopper.
Yeah, we're
anyway.
laughing. Gobstopper.
Oh my God. Oh, that one, that hurt. So I think at that point we don't need that anymore.
See, I didn't like that one anyways.
No, it was horrible.
Yep.
It was horrible. All right, John, where were we? By God, we were talking about
We've been
Sheepshead.
banned for this before, so we know better than to do the hoopa dee doo.
That's right. So, John, right off the bat, let's get these rules out of the way here, because if you're going to go catch sheepshead, you got to know the rules. And congratulations, right now they're still letting you catch sheepshead. Can you believe it? I know.
What are you doing?
They've got to be 12 inches total length, John.
Uh-huh.
The bag limit is 8 per person.
All right, but we've
Now-
always, we even adhere to 5 per person.
Yeah,
so,
there you go. So,
you know,
even though the limit is 8, what most of us guides have got a guides pack, if you will. We try to keep it 5 per person. 5 per person because you're going out there and raping the spawning ground.
Yes, yeah,
These fish
you're-
are out there spawning, and if you yank them all out, and I'm not going to lie, I have seen a decline, not
the big
in
ones.
quantity,
but the big ones.
but in the bigger ones.
Yeah.
So like the last 7 years, it was nothing to go catch 24-inch, 25-inch,
Yeah, big
ones. And now you go out there and you get that 2021, and that's
That's
the
a
big
prize.
one.
That's a
That's
prize,
the
yeah.
big one now. With a random, one. But
But
so
it
like
was
I said,
funny. We were taking care of this before they even did what they did.
Sure.
You know, it's funny how
What-
that works.
what you
A sportsman knows.
try to self-regulate.
Exactly.
And-
A true sportsman knows what to do.
If we all did this a little bit, we wouldn't have who out there telling us we can't keep this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
On that, did you see the thing where they said that everybody's crying to Noah because there's nothing out there to catch, but they gave you 30 species that you're still allowed to catch? Did you see that?
After reading the list, like I said,
you read that list.
there
did
was
you?
one that I could go catch with my boat, a mangrove. The rest of them are unattainable. I told the lady, I said, look, I said, if I had trips and a 40-foot boat and a lot of fuel, I could go catch some of those species on that list.
Yeah.
But other than that, I drive right by the mangroves.
The-
I mean, what?
Yeah.
They said, go out there and catch a mutton.
They had
I said, dear God, may I
queen
please
snapper they
catch
had on
a
that
mutton?"
list.
I'm like, and then they said, go out there and catch a cubera.
Yeah.
I was like, a cubera? I said, I don't think I know of anybody that's caught a cubera that I know around here, but hey,
Yeah.
I digress on cuberas, queen snappers, and muttons. Those are just all over the Gulf, I know. This is stuff
Yeah.
you can't make up.
So
Anyways,
let me try and read Rick here. I just want to give a big shout out for you two, maybe host to continue being so awesome with all of us screwing with your minds as much as we do on the live feed. Good job, guys, is all I can say. Well, Rick, we sure do appreciate it.
No, I really appreciate that, because in that sentence he said we had a mind. And a mind is a terrible thing to waste.
It is, yep.
Or is it a mime is a terrible, something like that.
I don't know, screw mimes.
Yep,
You know,
screw mimes.
Who's
They
always
are,
trying to get
that's
out of
right.
a box?
Yep, a
What
mime.
the hell?
Who's trying to get in a box? A mime.
And John,
Hey, you know what?
if you enjoy this kind of commentary, just hit that subscribe button, because you'll get notified every time we do this live. Wednesday
I
night,
want to
you'll
do
get
a
ting.
mime show now that I thought about this. Do you think
Yeah.
we could pull it off?
Hold on, let's give you an example of what that would be like. Hell, you could freaking talk. It doesn't
We
matter.
can do
I've got
whatever the
you.
hell we want to do right now, and it doesn't really matter. Beep, 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 beep.
I hate being live and when
I'm
things
telling
don't
you,
work
you
right.
never know what's going to happen.
Damn button was sticky. It didn't go off like I wanted it to.
I think Susie's dog may have cussed during that time as we were doing that.
I heard it.
I think it did. It thought it was safe because you blew it.
All right, so John, Sheepshead.
Yes.
Great table fare.
Oh, they're good.
Everybody complains about cleaning them.
I don't know why.
We preach and preach and preach and preach on these bigger fish, the grouper, the snapper, all those larger fish, and the sheepshead. That Filletzall blade, man, you can't mess with that. That will clean those fish
Fast.
fast. And relatively with minimal waste.
I had a
you know?
guy thing on the post. Oh, I love sheephead, but I hate cleaning them. I said, well, buy you a
That's
Filletzall
everything.
blade.
Yep.
That's very simple.
I can't say I use one all the time, but when it comes to cleaning those bigger bone fish, you
Yep.
know, things like that,
It zips right through 'em.
especially sheepshead season.
I mean, easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
And not only does it clean them, but it gets you all the meat off of them. Like there's nothing left of that sheephead when you clean it with a Filletzall blade. It's down to the bone, and I mean when the piece of skin just flat.
So there is a learning curve. You will miss a fish up once or twice.
Oh
but,
yeah, you.
But
have
once
to
you
be-
get the hang of
yeah,
it,
you got to watch what you're doing.
It
You
is.
go a little too
Yep.
fast, you'll cut right through the sheephead.
Yep. So John, since you was late, I'll let you go first. Explain your technique, your setup, what you like to do to catch these sheepshead.
Okay, so during this time of year, like we were talking, they're out there making babies. So they're squirting that Seaman all over the place out there. That's what they're doing right now. They're circling the wagons. They're making babies. And when you go out and you put your side scan on and you side scan a rock pile, you'll see your little blops up there of all the sheephead making a circle. So use that trolling motor, spot lock on top of those sheephead. And what we do is we take some shrimp out there with us and we throw a few shrimp out to chum. They get all excited. And then I take a 3000 Shimano is what I use, and one of Jim's rods down here that's got a nice light flexible tip with a good strong backbone on the rod. I'm using 20-pound fluorocarbon, and I'm using either a jig head or a knocker rig. That's my two favorite rigs to use. I'm using a small hook, 1/0, 2/0, 3/0 biggest when they're real big sheephead, but the 1/0 is better because it's small. I do use a whole shrimp. A lot of people will use half a shrimp, 3/4 of shrimp, or a small piece of shrimp. I prefer a whole live shrimp because I'm looking for the bigger sheephead, but I'm not keeping them. I'm letting them go. So, but I'm trying to get pictures. So, but I drop it. I'm fishing usually anywhere from 20 to 30 foot of water. I have caught them in as deep as 45 foot of water. So they do go that far out there on good high relief rock piles. You'll want to get anchored right up above them. Drop the baits right back into where they're doing the circle. It's funny because they'll bite, they make their circle around, they bite, then they stop. Then they make their circle around again, they bite, then they stop. So it's kind of a weird little thing you got to kind of get used to. But I let the weight go all the way to the bottom, hit the bottom. I'll do one crank, and I'll feel a dead pull, and then I'll strike, and boom, sheephead on. I hit them pretty hard because their mouths, of course, are pretty strong. I've broken hooks in half. I mean, these are some when you're talking a 24, 25-inch sheephead pulling on your line, it's like catching a group. But that is my favorite way of catching a sheephead. Now, Eric uses a totally different rig, and I'll let him tell you all about that. But those are my 2 favorite ways of catching sheephead. Now, there is another way to catch them that I've learned using crabs, little small crabs that walk on the beach, fiddler crabs. Those things are amazing. And if you're going to catch fiddler crabs before you go fishing, I don't know who sells them, you can buy them somewhere, but fiddler crabs work great too. I take the claw off and I hook them in the back and send them down, and the sheephead work their way around those two. So that's the 2 best baits that I found to catch sheephead. But Eric has a totally different way of catching them, but that's my 2 favorite ways to catch them.
So it's not that they're terribly different. Everything that you just said, I like.
Yep.
Did you mention your little open face, your little conventional style?
Nope, I didn't. I'm going to let you talk a little bit, and then I'll come back to that.
All right.
I'll come back to features on rods and reels.
So everything that John mentioned, I like. Sheepshead, like the hogfish, seem to bite best at that slacker tide. If there's a lot of water moving, it doesn't seem like that bait is that good, or the bite's not that good. They're still there, they still eat, but you can't, with the jig head, you really can't get down to them. With the knocker rig, sometimes you can get down there, sometimes it helicopters and it gets all stuck. I found that when the conditions are that way, the old dropper rig, works out really well. And that's essentially just having a Banks style weight. You get these in different weights. This one you could see, so obviously this is bigger than what you would use, but basically rig that up at the bottom of your line, tie you a loop knot at the bottom, put that through there, whoop, whoop, wrap it up so that sits on the bottom, tie you a loop knot towards the middle of your line. I like to use, and I don't use this big, but this is the style hook. The what do they call it? The old Shanacies or whatever the hell they call it.
Shanasini.
I like those, and like a 2, and it seems like that hook size is the hook part is fine, but the reason I like the length. So you see the teeth in these things. They will bite and break a hook. They will bite and break through the line. So when you tie that loop knot and you run your hook through the loop knot, they have a tendency, not only are they strong enough, those big ones, to break your hook. I mean, they can easily bite through that line. So I like to have the longer shank hook like that just for that main purpose. Give you the fighting chance anyway. They're not going to break the line. They're going to, do everything they can to the hook. If you get them hooked really well, you're going to bend the hell out of it trying to get it out of that fish's mouth. So, buy you several packs of those. But drop it to the bottom, and kind of what John said, with that weight, you can leave that weight kind of sitting on the bottom, have tension on the line and your bait, because the way you've rigged it, you've tied that loop knot, up higher in the line, it's going to be up off the bottom. You can just kind of bounce it ever so slightly, and if you feel that weight, let them have it. Just let them have it. Set the hook on it. A lot of people like to use the circle hooks. Each to their own. That's for these sheepshead. I've seen people miss them. I've seen people get them. It's either or. It's just not my way. Like John said, a shrimp. These fish primarily eat crustaceans and oysters and things of that nature. They chomp on hard things, so the shrimp is going to be the way to go. If you can wrangle them up, fiddler crabs. I don't think anybody in town sells fiddler crabs, but you could go wrangle some up, have some on your own. The crew de gras is the mud crab. If you go out there and you start turning rocks over and everything and pull those, make sure they're not stone crabs, make sure they're mud crabs, but and use those. Typically, if you put that on there, nothing but a sheepshead or a hogfish is going to eat that mud crab, or it's going to eat that mud crab.
Yeah, you don't get your bycatch. You get what you're targeting.
They're typically better sheepshead, as well.
And if there's a hog down there, he'll murder it too.
Yeah. And what John said was very important as well. These sheepshead are spawning. They're not stagnant. They are swimming in a constant round pattern. So they just go round and round and round. So you'll get bite, fish, and then it might be 5 minutes of nothing, and then they'll come back again. Bite. If you've got multiple people on the boat, to establish the depth that these fish seem to be biting at, you could get one down at the bottom, have somebody hold it a little bit higher, have the next one a little bit higher, find out what column they seem to be biting at.
They are a column
And
fish.
then once that's established, try to get them in that area, and and then you just
You'll improve your odds.
yeah, just different techniques for getting them. These fish are going to be around the rock piles, on big ledges,
Springs, they love
in holes.
springs.
Yep, so they're easy to basically. Anything that 9 miles or less is going to be crowded.
Yeah.
You're going to. Everybody knows some really good rocks 9 miles or less, and they stay pretty crowded. After that, you kind of get out into the little bit deeper water, and things get sparse and spread out, and everybody's kind of got a different area that they like to fish when it happens. So there are lots of areas 9 miles or less, those rock faces, things like that you can go and you can catch these fish. But it's just in a world right now where you can't go catch anything else, these fish are fun to catch.
They're fun.
Use
They
the
fight
same,
like a grouper.
Use the same thing that you would use, for your redfish. You don't need a giant stick, nothing like that to catch these fish. They're fun. Keep the fish out. Just my opinion.
Yeah, and again, we're not preaching to you what you can catch or whatever, but 5's plenty per person.
Well, I am the Reverend
That's right.
Captain Eric Hasty. I'll preach if I want to preach.
You, well, you're preaching, I'm not. So back to tackle. I have learned that a bass reel and a bass rod gives you a 20% more chance of getting a good feel on the hit and the way they fight. I fish with a Shimano or something like a Millionaire or something like that, a Corrado. Those are great reels, and if you get a nice long limber bass rod, you can up your game in catching these sheephead, because your line is in line with the eyelets and the rod, and your thumb is on the line, and you can hold your finger on the line easy because it's not far to move it. Like a spinning rod, you got your hand down here. Bass rod, you've got your hand here like this. So as you're doing it and you pull up, boom, you can nail him, and it's all right there in one motion. And you'll find that using that technique with that kind of rod and reel, you'll improve your game 20-25%, I would say.
I've seen that it works. I still don't.
You have
care
to like
for
it. Yeah, you have to like it to do it. And I
Yeah.
know we've got a lot of bass fishermen.
Sure.
So that's something that they would probably like more than, say, Eric
you-
doing it. Eric's a spinning rod guy, and I don't blame him. I am too. But
Pull that thing out of the garage and knock the dust off.
of it and use it. That way, it's not lonely.
Yep. So Dale had a question. He said, how long on that dropper? So typically I'll just tie, give me 3 foot a leader. And like I said, you just got a loop knot at the bottom, for your weight. Come up towards the middle, make you another loop knot, slide that hook in there. And like I said, you got about 3 foot to play with. And the reason I like that is it's very hard to get that rig stuck. You're not going to get hooked up or anything, to that effect. If you do get like hung on structure or whatever, typically you can bounce it once or twice and it'll come undone. So again, as a captain, it takes people out fishing. I really, really, really like that setup.
That's a guide's rig, okay? Because also, if it does break, Eric simply has to tie a little other loop and pop a weight on there.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to retire a whole rig, and he can pop the hook off if it bends and redo another one and send it back down. So
we try to make things easy.
that's
John.
right. It's
we
a
try to
guide's
make
rig.
it easy.
And it works because I watched Eric beat me many times catching 10 fish to my 1 on that type of rig. Sometimes they want it.
Yeah, so there we go. All right, any other questions, John? Let's see. Dale had a good one.
I use a real long piece of fluorocarbon on leader shy fish. They're really not that leader shy when they're bedding because they are hungry. But if it's in your mind that they're going to be leader shy, just tie you a longer leader line on. You don't have to worry about it.
Oh, I gotta bite my tongue sometimes. Woo!
Oh boy, you almost did it.
I almost did it again,
Oh,
John.
man. It's over.
Well, we are if we don't screw up. It's over.
Just remember, we're a +1.
Yeah, no. We're even. We're good.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's all good. We're all good. All right. Woo. John, remember, you can come see me tomorrow night at the Blackwater Bar.
That's
and Grill
right.
upstairs.
If you want to see somebody talk a bunch of bull to you, come see Eric.
We're talking
you
about how to
talking about?
catch wintertime redfish.
Okay, so
talking
wintertime
about-
redfish, talking
yeah.
about the back.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, just in general, not
Yep.
necessarily got to
Not
be the
necessarily
back.
gotta be the back, but in
sometimes
general.
it could be the front, it could be the side. You know, it doesn't have to be the back.
That's right.
All right, John, show everybody what they're going to win tonight.
I could tell a joke, but I did it last night. I already did it.
Yeah, you already told a joke. Show everybody what you're going to win. Nobody thinks you're funny, John.
They did. She thought it was funny, and then she went, "Oh my God, you're gonna win one of these. You're gonna win one of these."
All right, we're back. We're back.
How did that get hit?
No
When-
audio to past 10 minutes. Oh, no. Silence is golden. Are we back?
No way.
Let's see. Okay. Wow. So.
We talked about nothing.
Oh, no. You guys are watching the show. Couldn't tell us. You couldn't hear nothing.
Well, they had it turned down.
I know.
They had it turned down.
All
All right,
right.
so back to catching sheephead.
Yeah,
Y'all heard
so-
nothing about sheephead?
So where did it? No sheephead talk. Is that what's going on? Talk to me. Talk to me. Well, it's back. Just since John was showing the prizes.
Oh, okay. Thank goodness.
Okay, so
Okay, so you're gonna win one of these.
Oh, all right. Woo.
You're gonna win two of these.
You must have.
You're
hit
gonna
the
win some
microphone.
Q8. Oh, I don't know how I went above it. You're gonna win one of these. Maybe this hit it.
Good job. Good job. All right.
No, that couldn't do it.
No,
one
so-
of these. Wow, that's insane. One of these, and you're gonna
crazy.
win what? That is cray cray. All right, so there we go. We're back.
All right. Whew. All right, dude. I thought we were
That
gonna have to
scared
do
me.
it. I thought we were gonna have to do 20 more
We're
minutes.
gonna go a little later.
Whew. All right. Let's see. Let's go back to the other page. Make sure. Yeah, little lines going. Everything's
Yeah.
good.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All righty. That was kind of weird. I don't know, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure John was cussing.
That was an early beep. Had to be what that was.
No. Eric did not hit the button. It was actually the button on the microphone.
That was weird,
And it
yeah.
was flashing all of a
That
sudden.
was weird,
So,
yeah.
yeah. All right. Cool.
Kind of lost audio.
All right. So, boys and girls, tonight's show was a little bit different. We figured tonight was going to be a night that you would not be able to Google tonight's answer. Because it's a pretty good prize pack, John.
It is a pretty good prize
It
pack.
is. It is.
It's an amazing prize pack.
You would have had to pay attention to the show tonight. You probably needed to be here from the very beginning. From
guess
the
I
very
Are
beginning,
you trying
John.
to say that I'm not going to make it? I'm not going to win?
I don't think it's
You
happening
don't think
for
it's
you.
going to happen? Huh? Dadgummit.
Don't think it's happening
Yep.
for you, John.
But Susie could figure it out.
Susie's been here the whole time.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
she
yeah.
could figure
All
out
right.
what's going on then.
So, throughout the evening, Susie, myself, and even John got in on the game. Tonight's question. Oh, and this is how we're going to make it work. I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to get rid of all these other folks here
Yeah,
first.
yeah. Kick them out.
Denise and Jessica and all them other folks were in there. We've got our winning bucket. I'm going to ask a question. The first 5 right answers we see, their name's going to go in the bucket, and we're going to do a drawing to see who gets to win tonight's prize. Cool. All right. 11-7. Okay. We go. All right. So tonight, John, tonight's question. We, and when I say we, myself, Susie, and John, we mentioned several lyrics from 80 songs tonight. I need to know how many songs did we quote lyrics from tonight? 80 songs.
I mentioned an 80 songs.
You
lyric
did.
tonight.
You did. Yep.
I didn't even know this was going on.
Yep. Nope.
Wow, you must know the music that I like.
we will diphthong.
Diphthong. Diphthong. Oh my God.
And we
Not
will
the diphthong.
We will read the answers off.
I can now tell you that we
did.
are now educated in what a diphthong is.
We are.
Yes. Do you remember?
The number? Oh, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew what it was. It
just wasn't quite there.
Yeah. Yep.
We needed that diphthong.
All right. So we are. Wow. Nobody knows their 80s. Look at that. Sad. Tyler, just start thinking flock of seagulls, brother. So that's our answer. Because I did one that wasn't on the list, so I had to mark one out on the list.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Kev Dog couldn't hear the question. So Kev Dog, we and I say we, Susie, myself, and John all went through a several 80 song lyrics through the. So we need to know how many songs we quoted lyrics to tonight. So I don't know that I have seen the first one yet. So I'm going back just to make sure we didn't miss one. Oh, we've got one. All right. Wow. That's...
He must have took his shoes off and started counting.
Let's see. So we've got one in the pot, John. One in the pot.
Kev Dog, he says he's got it.
Does he?
That's what he says.
That's what he says? All right.
That's what I'm hearing.
Well, I'm scrolling. Some folks are all around it, but we've only got one answer in the box, John. Rick says he's not playing tonight. He wasn't paying that much attention. So they're all around it,
They're
John.
all around it.
Uh-huh.
So it's Kev Dog's got this. Yep.
Okay, so I'm not seeing his though. Let's see. I see that.
Yeah, that's short.
And I see that.
Short.
Oh, I do see. Okay.
Okay. Trying to tell you. Yeah, we got him. We got that one. We see 3 so far.
Got it.
Chris Griffin.
Is it? Okay. Oh, yep, there we go. And all right, there we go. We've got
5.
everybody. All right.
So the total number tonight, songs that Eric, Susie, and John blurted out was 16.
16 songs. There you go. So if you had 16
80s whopper stoppers.
and if you were the first 5, your name is in the book. John, let's go over here real quick. So
Yeah, let them know which ones they were.
our list. So in no particular order, we had Queen, Radio Gaga, Phil Collins, I Don't Care Anymore, Kiss, I Was Made for Loving You, Eric Carmen, Hungry Eyes, Billy Idol, Dancing with Myself, Guns N' Roses, Sweet Child of Mine, Kenny Loggins, Danger Zone, Queen and David Bowie, Under Pressure, Billy Idol, The Piano Man, Dire Straits, Money for Nothing, Mike and the Mechanics, Living Years, John Waite, Missing You, Journey, Only the Young Could Say, Jermaine Stewart, We Don't Have to Take Our Clothes Off, Meatloaf, I Do Anything for Love, and Belle Biv DeVoe, Poison.
Even when he says it, he knows who he's saying, and it's not even on the list. Oh my God!
And I had to bite my tongue so hard tonight to not screw
do
that
2
up
more.
and screw the count up.
2 more. I'm just going to throw another one in there. All right, here we go. And the winner is...
All right, tonight's winner.
Nope,
Oh,
hold
no,
on.
you got just
I got
one, John.
yeah.
Just one.
Yeah. It rhymes with rug.
Congratulations, Doug. Congratulations.
Oh,
Good job,
man.
Doug.
Good job, Doug. That's a nice package right there, Doug.
FSU. What happened to FSU?
Oh,
Doug?
FSU got the shaft.
Did they?
They did.
Oh no.
Yeah, they're not playing for no national championship, nothing. They're
Yeah.
just playing.
Yep. Yep. Oh wait. Susie's coming with her holiday hat. You want to help?
Wait, that's another song. That's 17.
Oh,
that would have been
It's all weird
17.
now.
That
right.
would have been 17.
Susie, you gonna help us close it?
Yep.
All right, here we
All right,
go.
you get to read them all,
We
Susie.
Be Tailin'.
All of them.
Yeah,
All
it's
of
all
them.
Susie.
All Susie. Here we go.
Be
Go,
Tailin'
Susie.
is brought to you by
Shasty McNasty Fishing, Captain Cove Outfitters, Knotty Tails, Jigs, Filletzall, Aquatic Nutrition, Plash
Lights.
Karrie's Custom Rides, and Bonnie from State Farm, Caddycan, Native Nautical Mailboxes, and Salt Life, of course, Power Pole,
Seabass Welding.
Seabass, Sonny's Barbecue.
See, it's not as easy as it looks. Ouch!
It was awful. That was,
Bye.
that was